What? Hi, happy time zone. Welcome in. It is time for a Rage of Cthurath. I had to look at it. I was like, "What? Where are we? What are we doing?" If you've caught the trade skill version, I did speak to Lady Najena in there, and she is essentially saying, "I'm holding the rift open. Go and investigate what the hell's going on with Delia. Why is he being the way he is? I don't know." We're gonna go find out. I have already been to Yon Gorrath. That is part of the trade skill timeline that I did earlier. I am currently proving my worth to the Darou. Yeah, that's the one. It's kind of a time sink. There's hours left on that, days left on that, pretty much. So I thought I'd get that done first, and then we'll swap over to the adventure timeline. So I'm going to go into a violent rift. Hopefully, yep. And we are going to go to Geryon, Hold of Delia, and we're going to have a look to see what that entails. I'm going to bring you in when the zone has loaded, so I will see you in just a moment. There we go, we finally get there, and we are in the rift. Oh, yep, the rift makes us feel a little bit stronger than we are. I'm going to move away from the noise because my gosh. Anybody know what's happened? What happened to my screen? It's moved over a little bit. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna see if that carries on. Cool. All right. We'll see what happens there. No, I'm going the wrong way. So what we need to do is kill everybody in the zone. Hopefully should be a little bit better. I do have the... Oh yeah, that's slightly to the side as well. I feel like everything's got a little bit skew-whiff. I'm gonna go... Yeah. Okay. It's fine. These things happen. It wouldn't be a... it wouldn't be me recording if things went to plan. I think we kill everybody in the zone, which is easier said than done. Pretty much the same as the beta version. Then somebody pops up, we kill them. Oh, hello. Okay, chilling scream is heard. Yep. For once, it's not me. Okay, we just carry on. Once I kill everybody, Luclin's gonna pop up. So is Najena. They're gonna have a conversation. I'll see if I can catch it on the screen. The music's going really loud as well. I'm not quite sure what's happened to all my settings. There he is. Death drinking. So good. Oh, I've been gripped by an unyielding power. Hello? If you squint, you can see Luke and he's there. This didn't go quite as well. I love it when things go to plan. So Lucan's talking about we being swallowed, will be consumed. No tongue to utter your name, no stone to mark your paltry life. This is your end. He's over there. He's in the middle, but he's because everything's skew-whiffed. Oh, he's draining me. Fire summoning stone Najena gave me as my only hope. There she is. Leave them be, Lydilia. Your desiccated eyes not see the cost of your machinations. There she is. Let's see if we can get in the middle of these two. So many realms to rule. Haha, she freed me. Let's do Lydilia. Let's have a look at him. Oh yes. We got a screenshot. Daddy Delia. Thank you. Right, let's just escape using the portal. We go. Yeah, the whole thing seems to have moved over. Skip it. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna camp to myself and see if that fixes it. We'll have a look, thank you. There we go. Nothing that a little bit of closing and reopening the game can't fix. There we go. Okay, so we've ended up in Yon Gorrath. Yon Gorrath, sorry. Put my teeth back in again. I'm slightly panicking over UI's being a little bit skewy. There we are. You would normally have the task, the gear master, whatever he's called, task gear dude, stood there. He'll give you your lockbox. I can't speak today. With all the gear and also the mercenary and everything else that you'll need is there. So let's continue on. Let's keep going. Just keep going. Why not? Praising ancestors at work. The foretold hero stands before us. Do they know me? They don't know me, do they? What happened? Where am I? We've brought you here to fulfill our prophecy of our return to Norrath. What a momentous day. If we aren't on Norrath, then where are we? The vast nothingness, the end of all, the void. On a floating island we know as Yon Gorrath. The void? I should be back in Antarctica by now. You brought me back here? Not back here, but you brought me here. We brought you. Anifa and me, and a few other mystics here. It was a group effort, requiring strict practice and cooperation. I can't take all the credit. Well, undo it. I have to get back. Wait, you aren't trying to open rifts to Norrath, are you? No, our spellcasting is too weak to penetrate Norrath. Why? We were only able to reach you while you were transitioning through the weave of realities. We felt your presence in an adjacent realm, and knowing our chance was fleeting, we quickly cast a cooperative spell to draw you here. And now you can use Najena's portal you hijacked to leave. What portal, Great One? Do you have one? Is that how we are able to return to our ancestral mountains? The portal right here, that portal. Nothing stands there. Even when I attempt to reach out to sense magic. Perhaps you hit your head when you landed, or the transition of realities was too much for you. It's real. I can see it, but you can't. I have to investigate this. Go. Alright. Examine the portal at the Darou village. Hello. So right click and examine. The portal in the midst of the mystic circle in Darou village. It's real. Still connected to Antarctica for me. I had never hid my skepticism and criticism of the mystic's reckless plan to summon an outsider. And now that I'm here, your presence alone doesn't elevate any of it. Tell me, what are your plans to deliver us from here? Well, I don't have any. Precisely. I don't have any yet. I only just got here. Give me a second. Thank the ancestors it worked. But now that it's done and you're here, I can't shake the sense of dread I'm feeling. Dread? What from? From being exposed. They could find us at any moment now. The cooperative spellcasting required the Cimarot runic wards that protected the village to be deactivated. Your protections were lowered to summon me here? Oh, had you not been told? We all knew it was a necessary step, and it was a big point of contention for us, as some feared it would lead directly to our capture and suffering under the Oggerfall Dominion. What's the Oggerfall Dominion? The void is filled with unrelenting threats, desperate to survive another day, and then the unspeakable armies that revel in torture and sadism, the beings that make sport of others' sufferings. They're the Oggerfall Dominion. Ooh, no wonder you're afraid. We had been convinced by Teodra and Yennefer that it was worth it, because once you were here, you could help get us back to Norrath and out of their reach. We wouldn't have use of the Cimarrot runic runes anymore. Oh, no wonder feelings are running hot around here. Where are the wards? They stand near the barricades outside the village. Alright. Thank you. And lastly, we'll go back to this part. What can you tell me about the portal you see? It's real. I can even use it to return to Antonica, which is concerning. So why can't you? Perhaps it's a side effect from having traversed the planes. You were in another plane when we first sensed you, and I have been to many others too. And that perhaps explains it, or the lack of void energies in you. Whatever the case may be, it bars us from using it to return to Norrath. Right, but the portal wasn't in your plan anyway, and I was. How did you expect me to help you return? Oh, I never had any expectations on how you could deliver us. Only conviction that you will. My faith remains unshaken. Maybe some other members of your herd have some other ideas. Alright. There is somebody else with a quest down here as well now. Oh! Did I leave it long enough that I can do the research quest again? Sure. I'll grab that because it's probably going, yeah, it's going harvest stuff while you're out and about. So I'll grab that. So we're looking for a Cimarrot. I want to say cinnamon. I want to say it's cinnamon root. Somewhere at the village border. Well, here's the village border. Where are the runes? Anywhere? The third ward here somewhere. Nope. Maybe at the other exit? There's two exits to this village. One leads to kind of like a nice gentle area. And that one's a little bit... Oh, hello. This could be one. Ah! Sir? Hello? Oh, not again. Why can't I kill this guy again? Did I lose... No, I've got the infusions. Defeat the ravaging wolf. I don't know how. I don't think I can. I don't think I can defeat this guy. What happened? So this is the first thing I've tried to kill since logging in and out again. I think something's gone wrong. And then this again. Missions assisting. There we go. Whatever it was, something happens with either these or either the infusions don't work, or I get kicked off my mount again, or I get the familiar disappears. But there you go. So he suddenly went alive and then dead again. That's how it's supposed to. It's supposed to be an easier fight than that. So I think something's happening with my infusions and stuff. But it's okay. We'll just make a note that we have to do that. Defeat more warp wolves. It helps if I read. Warp wolves. Warp wolves? Oh my gosh, I can't say the word. Nearby. Okay. I just need to cough for a second. There we go. More warp wolves. There they are. So these guys should go down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. A little bit easier. Let's just put that on protect again. I went AFK, so he's lost that. Is everything back to normal now? Oh. Okay, more wolves? Any more wolfies? Wolfies. That's another one. 6. We'll do these 3 to make it 8. Perfect. Okay. Return to whoever. I still got... Yeah, I'm running at 155 speed, so I must still have the mount. Okay. It's a good job we had that beta, isn't it? To get rid of all these little foibles that happen. I saw you go to the edges of the village. Has our plan for our exodus begun to form? No, I went out to see the ward you deactivated to summon me here. Let's get the hood. Sure, we'll sort those out in a minute. Someone told you the Simmerot runic wards. That was our decision, and one we made willingly, knowing the cost. It's not a wait for you to go. You may not intend for it to be that way, but it is. Can they be reactivated? Not easily. Deactivation meant damaging the Simmerot runes within it. They no longer hold the power necessary for the wards. Then it's not just a matter of them re-empowering them either. Oh. Baba? Oh! For all we know, the outsider is an agent of the Dominion sent here to learn the magic behind our defences. An agent of, who? Now, Drusian, we drew you back from an adjacent realm, not the Ogoloth sprawl. Besides, the Dominion knows all about the magic of the runes. Why would they need to send someone? They may not know how we adapted it. No, I must insist. What can I do to earn your trust? Get me some fresh bog gnasher tongs. Anyone willing to fight those beasts and suffer that sludge will earn my confidence. Bog gnashers. Yeah, I can do that. And it is settled. Yvette will bring back bog gnasher tongs to satisfy your demands and help to calm any unvoiced suspicions others may have too. I'll make it... Stop! Why? I'll make it a dozen. No! Let's not make it a dozen. Let's make it 3. Why? Why are we suddenly going to get 12? Okay, never mind. Make it a dozen instead. Alright. So because I've been out with the harvesting... Oh yes, I got to pick up some harvesting materials as well, don't I? Leather, onyx and root. So I don't need those. Roots, there we go. Don't tell the flower next to us. Okay. All the music. Onyx, do you think that's this? Do you think it's gems or the ores, the onyx? Have a look. Oh, yeah, the onyx is flashing. Got 14 so far. Let's go about this one. Oh, what does that give us? Oblivion ore. Okay. Oh, there's another one there. Okay, so just need the root and leather. So that's roots and beast dens, I think. We'll get the ashes. Roots. Roots and dens. Is that a den? That looks like a den up there. We'll get the bog ashes while we're on the way. Okay. New roots. New roots in the shrubs. Oh, oh, there is a plant. There is a plant indeed. There's some roots. Get those. Did we get them all? No, 13 or 25. Okay. Bog gnashes are these floaty things there. Things with the... Oh. Did somebody want me? Nobody got something inside. Any roots anywhere? Bog gnasher. Just chilling. And then there's one up here. Please. Pays attention. Got a sneeze coming on. Oh gosh, that was a sneeze. Oh, that was a brain rattling sneeze. No more bog gnashers? No. We got so far 10. Any more? No, those are not. Nope, those are not bog gnashers. There is one up there. And also we're looking for dens. Yes. Dens and roots by the look of it. Lots of gnashes. Oh, there's a person. Oh gosh. I was like, what's that over there? It's a person. I was like, oh, I think I'm dead. I found somebody's hidey hole. Okay. Oh. Careful, because there's the named. Did we get enough? Yes. Okay. Cool. Alright, sneak back around. I think if we go this way, we can go... Is that a den? No, that's an ore. I think I can go up here. And then kind of over the mountain a little bit. Okay. I want to avoid the water. The water's bad. Oh. So's jumping down, but it's fine. We're okay. We just hurt our ankles a little bit. Oh, a den. Let's get this while we're on our way back. Okay. Bit of a bob and weave. Try not to get caught by too many of them. Oh, hello. Why are these things? What are these things? Oh gosh, I've got lots of things behind me. The entire group's after me. Why are you here? Oh. Is everybody alright? The village border is under attack. Yeah. Well, we'll just get rid of the E-bomb lights. Okay. Rebuff the attack. Let's go back and say, tell them what we found. You smell distinctly of bog. I should. It's where I get these bog gnasher tongues. That'll set things for you, won't it, Doozian? The tongues are nothing. I heard you leapt into the fray at the city defences. Your willingness to put your life on the line to defend us settled any of my concerns. They weren't the Dominion you're hiding from, were they? No, the Dominion is largely made up of gazers and evil eyes. Those E-bomb lights and night vision forth are some of the many other terrors here in the void. It's just as good you helped dispatch them, otherwise they would have returned to Yon Gorrath with reinforcements. They weren't much like the Nightbloods I fought before. Are they from around here? No, I'm not sure what got their attention, but they approached from the southeast. Well, we've got to get those runic wards working again soon. There was a point in time when most Darou had been subjugated by the Ogoloth Dominion, giving mystics such as myself the opportunity to observe and learn the Semirot runes employed by the Dominion. So this is the Dominion's magic? It began that way, yes. They wielded it as a weapon against competing warlords and legions. The Ogoloth leader Dominar's Rull even used Semirot runes to strengthen his ability to psychically project, hunting down wayward Darou and locating dens of resistance from afar. Oh gosh. Inspired by the potential they saw within it, Darou mystics developed a way to use the Semirot runes to hide themselves from the Damar Zul's psychic projections. Soon after, they used it to hide even more of us, using the Semirot runic wands to mask our movements and then our village, until you broke them to summon me. Yes, we held off until we were certain it would work. That is why there was so much resistance to Anafa's and my proposals. Our village is now exposed to our would-be oppressors, but they can be repaired, can't they? You must understand, Semirot runes are made with specific arcane tools in places where the energy flow is appropriate, which differ depending upon the type of foe and energy you wish to be protected from. Good thing you know all it takes for the ones you need. It is. We will need a new runic rejuvenation wand, and making one is not simple. We need fetid embers, cementrium, and veil broom pollen. Oh, and the Nether Forge Crucible will have to be retempered and prepared. I can take part in that, take care of that part. Okay. I'll get the fetid embers, the cementum, and veil bloom pollen. That's a mouthful. Goodness me. Right, we're back out to where the bog gnashes are. I'm going to go back to the reek bog. Oh, do I need something around here as well? Nope. Somebody was killing something with a feather, so I was like, oh, do I need that? No. Doesn't look like it. Right, bog wisps. Oh, guys. You're in my way. Sorry about that, you were in my way. Sorry, not sorry. That's an ore. That's a den up here. Let's go back and see if we can... Come on. That's it. So we're looking for these things. I think. 2 more leather. Yes. Got it. So there's like blobs on the floor that I was looking for, and then also the wisps, which are like these clear ones. These guys. They're a little bit tricky to see against the backdrop. Don't need the gnashes. Be careful of that guy. The named. Oh, we also need the veil blooms. That's the veil blooms. Okay. Alright. And then these little boggy things, like those. Okay. And then more wisps. I think the water hurts. Yeah. One of these guys. And a wisp. I'm missing something with the veil blooms. They don't seem to be getting the update for them. Okay, that's those. I want 3 more of the blobby dudes. We can see if we can see any more. Was I supposed to grab? Oh. Oh. Right. Okay. So the veil blooms, I've got to pull them after they die. Like that. Yes. Okay, that can be done. That's easily done. We can do that. What's the name? Oh. Okay, we're gonna go round the name then. Oh, there is one in there. Okay, what more? Maybe. Got him. Okay. Let's head back. Oh, can we go this way? Nope, maybe. Oh gosh. There's so much stuff here. That's a big ching. Back. Oh, they respawn quick enough. Right, okay, let's go. Let's try not to break my ankles again. There we go. Okay. Got it. We're here. We made it. Get through here. Sneak around, everybody. Got to create a runic something or other. Rejuvenation one, that's it. And then we've also got to get a leather vest. So I'll make the leather vest. And then I'll come back when I've done the wand. Let's add on here. Alright, just so you're aware, the runic rejuvenation wand recipe is in the, hopefully been given to you. Describe that. The crucible is here, so the item to make everything for the trade skill is there. We're next to this guy, the currency merchant, and the crucible is this kind of pod here. Just gonna click on that. So you can't avoid crafting. You will have to do some crafting in the signature quest line. And it's the signature quest line and how you learn how to fly and get around the different areas and zones and stuff. Alright, rejuvenate the inert one runes. Oh, somebody wants to... Oh, yes. Sorry, yes, I did this one. Well, I did it. There we go. Thank you. So my research is now 6 days and 7 hours. There we go. Just to give you an idea of how long that's taking. So the ruins. Where are they? Those are the first ones. There's one of them here. Ah, yes, here we go. So you can kind of see they've been a little bit broken. Let's rejuvenate it. Bring it back to life. There's the other one. It's the one we found earlier. Okay. And then the third one is here. There we go. Done it. Let's return back to Teardra. Teardra. Go with Teardra. Conquest. Can't thank you enough for doing that. My faith in you was not misplaced. Those wards will help keep the others out, won't it? Like the Nightbloods, yes, but to a lesser degree. The Simrat runes can be made to guard against vague threats, but as we needed to be hidden from a very powerful foe, wielding amplified arcanium, we needed the defences to be a bit more specialised. Ah, hence the very specific components. Exactly! Oh, we got a replica. Oh, look at that! Oh, it's got some effects on it. I like that. That's lovely. Alright, I might have to put that in my house. Okay, so what do I want? Casting speed. Let's go casting speed. I don't need block chance. Exactly, so they'll confuse other foes who may stumble on us while actively hiding us from Dominar Zul's psychic searches and projections. Until you can find out the passage to Norrath. I still have faith that you are going to help that too. Oh, no, I feel a powerful magic wielder nearing us. Who? Are we under attack? Oh. Rune Master Plushie. Should we look? Oh, look! There's a Rune Master Plushie. Oh, lovely. Okay. Yeah. Next quest. I was going to say, is it Najena? Here she is. There she is. She made it. She's finally here.
Well met.
What was that? Where are we? What are you doing here? Good question. This is the Void. What magic corrupted my portal and who must I flay? It's not an attack, it was these villagers. Their ancestors were taken from Norrath and now they're trying to get back. Oh, so they brought us to them. Are they to blame for the Void portals on Norrath? No, they can't do that. They can't even see the portal that brought you and I here. Of course they can't. I successfully stabilised it and secured it, magically barring void creatures from using it to enter Norrath. That's how I was able to answer your summons and join you in Garion. Oh, then you can remove it and we can get them back to Norrath. You are insane. It just puts it so plainly. I will not open the portal to be abused by any void creature. I have no reason to trust anyone or anything here, including Ms. Darou, and neither do you. They're just trying to get home. No, they're trying to escape this malignant realm. Yeah. Creatures from the void, steeped in void energies, pose a threat to the very threads of reality implying our powers, whether they know it or not. Besides, they could be working with the Nightblood, and this is all part of their scheme. What? You've seen Nightblood too? Here? Back in Garion, I witnessed a hulking Nightblood, soon after you escaped, the likes of which I'd never seen before. Taller, more intelligent, but with the same burning eyes under the massive double set of horns. He stole an object from Garion, drawing Luclin's attention higher. Soulfire? Just go straight into it. No, it's a very large ornate claw emanating void energy. I used the opportunity to make my own exit. What would that Nightblood want with a rune claw? What do you mean by void energy? I thought it was ancient draconic magics. That was the Vakar rune claw. No, it definitely held void energy, and it wasn't new either. That could explain the void behemoth that suddenly appeared in the western wastes after Luclin obtained the claw. And the void tendril I sensed in Luclin and entangling him. It's clear there's a link between the void and Garion. The claw could explain it all. There was an attack here by Nightbloods matching your description too. Do you think they're related? It's worth investigating to see if a connection does exist between the brutes, the claw and these Darou. And don't just take the word of these villagers either. Understood. Okay. Investigate the current possible connection between the Darou and the Nightbloods. How? What? Anyone flashing? Anyone want to talk to me? No? Okay. We go on to the other quest now? Don't think anybody wants to talk to me. No? Okay. Nope. Alright, what's this one? Focus elsewhere. Find Focus Pillar Abbey. Eastern end of the Knolls. Well, luckily. Nabi? Lil. Nankeen. Abbey. There we go. So we've just got to go all the way over there. That's doable. We can do that. At least until I can figure out how do I find a possible connection. So I squeeze through. Try and avoid everything if I can. Easier said than done though. Name. Oh, oh. Thank you. Oh, I sneeze. I sneeze turning up again. Oh. There we go. So, muted the microphone. Right, we found the focus pillar. Collapse focus pillar Abbey. Okay, that's how you do it. So Lilith. Saw that one. There, across the other side. Okay, doable. Whoop. Might be dead. We'll just keep running. Eventually it'll catch up on us or it'll fall off. One of the two. Just keep running. Just run out the way. This is the area where nothing can attack. Oh, well, there is a name here that is aggressive. But I think we're okay. It's not you. Slow. Oh! Okay. Well, we got it. Go back to Kikos. See what he needs us to do. Or who that was. Was that the guy? That was one of the goat men at the very beginning, wasn't it? Yes. Here we go. Bear with me, I just need to sort my nose out. Right. I felt a vibration in the mystic flows. Was that you? It probably was when I collapsed the two focus pillars. Ooh, don't need. Let's do this. A thematic alloy, see what that is. Ancestors be praised. I knew you'd be proved to be the fated hero. Well, I still don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Investigate the connection. Oh, somebody else has got a quest for me. You see another... Yeah, hello. There. An abstentious, reckless behaviour will cost us all. Mark my words. Are you referring to the corruptive spell that brought me here? Naturally, there will be consequences for your presence, and the spell was that was cast. One cannot throw a stone without causing ripples, even if it doesn't crush an unsuspecting creature when it lands. Fun guy. I agree, my presence is bound to affect others. I just trust it is more positive than negative. We'll see about that. Fetch me Garthwort and Gastroliths from the leaf main grazers that meander the fields southwest of the village beyond our defences. They're both required for a spell I intend to put to use defending us from the abhorrent beasts. I'll do it for the safety and security of the village. Useful or not. I've got some cloth armour out of it. Nothing else. I think that's the grazers of these. Oh, I've come the wrong way. Can I drop down here? Probably not safely, but yeah. Oh look, the rune's got all the oh fabby. That's the effect I was looking at earlier in the other one. Okay. So, we've got to look for these guys now. Even though they don't cause an issue, we've got to kill them anyway. A little bit sad. Whatever. I've got a good one. Lovely. Okay, just gotta go find 10 more of them. Okay, what's causing that noise? Let's have a look at the sound. 3D effect, maybe? Combat. Combat's really low. Let's lower combat a little bit more and see what happens. There we go, that's better. Oh, I don't want to kill off the babies. I'm not killing babies. I'm drawing the line at killing the babies. That's better. I'm not ka-chinging in my ear anymore. Looking for the wart. Stuff. I've got all those. So I just need the plants and these guys. Yeah, there's like a flu or something going around the UK at the moment, and I seem to have fallen prey to it, unfortunately. Not too bad. I think I'm getting over the worst of it. Just kind of left everybody with a kind of groggy, horrible, chesty cough kind of thing. Oh, that's what I've been left with. So I'm just trying to get rid of it. Staying hydrated, all that sort of stuff. We're getting there. One more? Oh, didn't find any quest items. Got it. Alright, let's go back to Jarkon. I'm glad I'm making note of all these names. I'd be terrible myself. Yes. Oh, here are the components you wanted. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, awesome. Very well, now they can be put to use in the anti-possession spell I've been preparing. It will exercise a void beam from a mortal body when it's complete. Void possession. I don't know if you agree with what Anifa and Tidra said, but I know Anifa and Tidra are not possessed. Their disappointments and shortcomings are there to spare. No, I have a reason to believe Colonel an elder of the herd, of being possessed. What's the reason? Power, of course. He serves as advisor to the herd chief Greatstep, providing opportunities to sway or even enchant the chief of befouled magic. No, I mean, what's the reason you suspect him of being possessed? I witnessed it. I had intended to convince Colonel to not support Anifa's and Tidra's terrible plan, so I met with him in the fields, where he was inspecting a report of blighted grains. It was there while debating the issue when we were attacked by an orange blobbish creature. What did you do? I'm ashamed to say it, but I ran. I ran back to the safety of the defenders of the village. When Colonel O showed back up in the village, I was relieved. Clearly he'd survived, but he showed up without a scratch, and supporting the plan, despite having started to see reason. But even more oddly, mentioning nothing of the attack when he saw me. You said you saw him get possessed. You have not lived your life in this ruthless place amongst such desperate beings your entire life, so I will forgive your naivety. There is something wrong with Colonel O, and my spell will prove it. Really? Have you seen anything like it before? No, never. Well, you don't know what it is, or if exercising it could kill the host, or if it will jump into another victim. You could be endangering others. Endangering others? That is what we were doing standing here. Colonel O left the village with a hunting party while you were away. They are in danger because someone took too long to get the water and gastroliths. Alright, I'll leave you to prepare your exorcism spell. Search out the location of the attack. Ooh. Okay, so somewhere in the field. I'm guessing around there, maybe? Unless this is anything to do with... Nope, don't think that's anything to do with it. That's the focus pillar, that's Nag. That's the fierce flutter. Oh, we do have more quests to pick up. Lovely. Alright, search out the location of the attack. But also, we'll go talk to these pair of people. So, we have...
Well met!
Greetings, traveller. Long has been your journey. Yours too. I didn't expect to see a dwarf here. No, mine is not a tale as much different from yours. From others, I assure you. We doomed souls who ended up in the void arrived due to proximity to metaphysical bridges between the mortal realms and the void. To put simply, portal and anchors. Some are forcibly brought, some are victims of their own curiosity, and others, well, victims of unseen powers. Yeah, mine definitely falls under forcibly brought. You are doing well, though. I've seen how others have placed saviour expectations on you, and how others have villainised you as a scapegoat for our current troubles. You call that doing well? Ignore them. You're doing your best and it's appreciated. I'll tell you, the herd didn't know what to make of me when I first came upon their village either, but I've been serving as their healer for quite some time now. And I'm no longer the outsider I expect. Far from it. You know, we could try the same for you. I could use some help. What kind of help? I never know what kind of ailment is about to show up at my doorstep. Could be burns from the acidic waters of rotten bog, fevers from festering wounds, or paralysis from venomous bites. So it is imperative I keep a litany of healing poultices and remedy components on hand. Makes sense. Would you brave the wilds and gather some of the healing components? I'm running low on. I need gnarl tree durian pulp, boil flies, and the purple blood of gloom-eye scuttlers, and pest-repellent meerfang corruptor fur. They can all be found in the gnarls, rotreek bog, and bogter beach. This isn't far, but it's beyond the village defences. Yeah, sure, you can count on me. I'll have those healing components for you soon. Lovely. Another quest. Someone else? Somewhere around here? Yes, hi. My dad returned soon after you left for the pillars. Good thing you didn't go with me then. I would have been in big trouble. This is so boring though. I should be out there helping the herd. I can sneak around real good and I can track creatures even across the pungent swamp. Seems useful for the village. Dad says it's too dangerous for me to do that now. He used to let me go out with some, but it was before Mar's death during a foraging trip. Sounds like he's just been protected of you. I know, but I know the land and the creatures really well. I can see signs of disruption. I know something's wrong out there, even if my dad doesn't want me to. What signs of disruption? Warp wolves and the gnolls used to be nice and docile unless mating season was upon us, but now they're very aggressive all the time. Since when? Do you think the spell that brought me here is related? No, it couldn't be. It started before all that. I think there's a connection with the Colcor bulbs. They've always been found in Rockbeak Bog, but then started popping up in the gnolls. You think the plant is to blame? Or connected? Yeah. If the Colcor bulbs were removed from the gnolls, it might help calm the warp wolves again, making it safer for everyone. That's a bit of a mouthful. It's worth a try, Tommen. I'll see if the Colcor bulbs are related. That's a lot of things to say. Right, the other one is possible connection. Might have to look that up. I'll have a look. Okay, it's one of these where I've got to complete different quests. So the quests to complete are Focus Elsewhere, Gnarl's Gone Wild, and Highland Anxiety. So we're on Gnarl's Gone Wild. So we just got... Oh, sorry, that's me coming back into the game. Okay, so there's 3 quests. Focus Elsewhere, Gnarl's Gone Wild, Highland Anxiety. And we should speak to Tommen at the end when we've completed the 3 that we need. So I think he's the next one to do the quests, which is the bulb plant. We'll go do that. I hope that makes sense. It's these things here. We have to do quests for other people before the initial person's quest will continue. It's just kind of like a I want to say stopgap or something. It's almost like a pause to make you go and do other things in between. I'll just do an AoE. Nothing there. Kill them all. You're not. Yeah, no, you're not a named. Oh. That was for another quest. Healthy Pursuits. Okay. There's another Mordurians. Must have fallen from the tree. Okay. Whoop! Goodness me, hi. Hello, sir. Please feel free to scare the life out of me. Goodness me. That was scary. I was just minding my own business, listening to the music, which has suddenly disappeared. I was just having a good time. Oh, then he's turned up. I did, yeah, I did. It's fine. No more pink bulbs. Oh, right, okay, somebody's... Oh, we do have to kill Blackline beings. Oh, the thing's sounds come back again. I promise I didn't change anything to do with the sound. Just for some reason it's decided. Make a concerted effort to figure out which button that is. And maybe change it. Did I get all of the... Yes, I just got to kill the blight wings now. That'll be why I can't find any of these pink things. Okay. Nope. Up there. No, not the branch. I know I clicked on the branch, but I promise I don't want that. Okay, we're getting there. One more durian fruit. Okay, let's get more blight fangs. Blight wings, sorry. Oh, you did see me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to kill you. Okay. There's another one there. Luckily the respawn's quite quick on these guys. Okay, got all those. Yep, I thought somebody see me. Go in and talk to Tomian. Was I right? Was it the Colco bulbs and the gnolls to blame for the aggression of the wolves? They weren't the direct culprit, but I think they're related. Oh, how so? Well, the fiends seem to be attracted to the bulbs. Oh, what do I get? Crit chance. Max power. We'll go max power. Why not? Really? Those horrible things? So whenever the bulbs have grown, the fiends have followed right to the bulbs in their dens. No wonder the wolves were always so angry. That was good work. Just followed your observations. Wait. The bulbs can't be attracting the Blightwing fiend. Otherwise they would be in the boglands too. Maybe it's a coincidence, or the fiends are the ones bringing the seeds. Where were the fiends previously? They tended to stay around the peaks of Stone Marrow Mountains, or hunters would avoid the steep paths ascending the peaks because of them. The paths west of Rot Reek Bog, leading to the higher ridge of spikes. Oh, you know them? Yes, I bet if I were to explore the peaks, particularly Doomview Highlands, we would find something that would push them down here. Do you think your dad would let you? Oh, no way, but you can. The Doomview Highlands is a plateau at the centre of the Stone Marrow Mountains. But will you go up there and bring back some samples? Samples of what? Anything that seems off. There's got to be some evidence of recent changes amongst the soil and plants up there. Oh, and if you find any fiends still up there, get me some to examine too. I'll see what I can find in the Doomview Highlands. Will we get a crystal? Ooh. Right, follow the steep paths up to Doomview Highlands. Let's go. Let's do this. And then we'll call it an episode. Do this one last quest. Try and at least give you the signature quest line completion, even if I do some of the other stuff off camera kind of thing. Plus I'm losing my voice. Right, so the steep, we want to be up there kind of, I think. There's probably quicker ways than this, but I'm going to go this way. Oh, I actually need you guys. Okay, well. That's okay, you can die. What am I collecting? Oh, the fur. Okay. I think I need the scuttlers. And I'll show you the scuttlers. And then we'll go up the highlands. Oh, and the boil fly nests. That's them, these little crabby dudes. Cute ones. And the boils. Do I get attacked or do I just have to click on the flies? Ugh. Okay, well that's that one then. Let's go this way. Like I said, there probably is an easier way to go up here, but I only know this one way. At least until I can fly. Just fly check. Nope, can't do it. Well, that's just showing off. Nope, still can't. Definitely still got the mount on though. Where is he? Yeah. One more. Couple more Maya fangs. 7. Yeah. Got him. So I believe the... Okay. I think these are the Doomwing Highlands. Yes. Whoa. Oh, grossies. Oh, they're green. Oh, they're sick. Oh, because there's crystals there. I see. Oh, what did I get? Poxfiend Killer. 25 Poxfiend? Okay. Alright. I'll take that. I don't know what. There's... another guy. Some more crystals. Oh, I've got to do soil samples as well. Hey. One more green guy? Wow. It's disappointing. Any more green guys? Any more sickenings? What's this? Oh, okay. Don't know what that is. Do view secret. Nope, can't get up there. I get up here. Oh. What do we get? I'll tell you what, when I can fly, we'll come back. when I have the ability to fly, I will do that. Alright, back to Tomian. Could probably go back the quicker way. The just watch your ankles way. Ooh. Yep, I was waiting for that. Okay. Make our way into the knolls. Back to Tomian. And that should set us up nicely for the rest of the signature quest line. Come back and do Hey. Oh, it's good to see you again. What did you find? What did you find? An odd place with glowing fungal growths. Here's some samples I collected for you. Glowing fungus. That's a change. Crystals. These are new too. They were growing around the mud nests. Here's some sick Blightwing fiend samples too. Lovely. I knew there must be a cause of their migration down here. Something up there is making them sick. Maybe the crystals, maybe the fungus. I'm going to have to study this more. Thank you for your help. Oh, you're welcome. Then, here we go. Hail again, foretold hero. How's your dad been since the attack? He sleeps right now. I think the healers are very worried. I'm sorry, I heard the attackers weren't from around here. No, they aren't normally on Yon Gorrath. They must have come through the obelisk. I've never seen it that far south to see it. I've never been that far south to see it, but I've heard about it. They can come here through an obelisk. Yeah, they connect lands far, far away to each other. I guess it's how the herd arrived here long ago. That's useful, thank you. Alright. So we've got to go find a void obelisk. But for now, I'll leave myself here by Tomian. See if I can get... There we are, kind of. We'll zoom in a little bit. The lighting's not great, but there we go. Thank you very much for joining me. That has been the first hour or so of the signature quest line and heading into Yon Gorrath for the Rage of Cthurath expansion. I will continue with the signature at some point. Hopefully, I'm going to go rest my voice now. But yeah, join me next time as we go and see what this the void obelisk. That's what we're looking for. We'll go find that. I'll take care. See you soon. Bye bye.